hello. It's Jack Cat, yes. Bit back, yes. Bit never left. Oh no.
Um,
Or a bit over.
oh,
Or is it?
I don't know. I quite don't know today. Um, all I know is that I'm uh no co-host for today for now. And I just felt like playing a Metro game. I'm not even gonna lie. Uh, so that's basically the plan for today.
Yes, I enjoy leisure.
I guess I really don't know. Because if Balrog count as a reptile, I'm very. I don't even want to address the question, but in the game they do call them sons of man. So, and they usually say that referring to everybody who is not beast tribe, I guess. So that's a very interesting question because there's a literally more like anthropomorphic lizard people in the game, and then there's well lizard people like lizard here. But yeah, I don't know how the mic is. Uh,
I don't know if I good audio.
and I'm just gonna do one little sound test.
Yay!
All right, that's working. Sweet. um, I think probably this week I will have more time to actually sit down and maybe figure out some of the stuff that we would like to do for the streams in the future, like a new overlay and all this other stuff. Hello there, Dusty. How you doing? Did Lizard grow up in New York with the rest of the Lizard people? No. She grew up in Eorzea or Othard. I guess I haven't really sat down and actually write that specific part of the lizard lore. I just have lizard lore, but not that deep, I guess. Um, as for the Metroid game, uh, Jersey. I think if it's Jersey, like the place, I think that's with an E. But no. She's from Maracaibo. There you go. That we'll make it that.
Maracaibo, yes. Home, sweet home.
Well,
I don't know about sweet, but definitely the other.
but yes.
Oh, hello. Don't forget, I forget about this game. Yes.
So I'm setting up the game over the. All right, there we go.
It's working. Yes.
Oh shit. I guess I have to go save. Yes, I have to go save. Shit. Okay. So tell you what, chat. While I go save, um, maybe we can. You guys can tell me. I'm between Fusion or Dread. To play today, mostly because I started, like I mentioned, playing around with Godo on making 2D platforming stuff. So like, I felt like playing either one for reference and just overall chill. So some bread would be a nice change. Yeah, that's also true. Like the game I would like to make is closer to Fusion, but there's also things I could borrow from Dread because Dread is very fusiony, so that works. Yeah, I did see the pictures on the bird photography. I really like the herons. And then again, I'm just a big fan of herons. Is there a save nearby? Sea of Stars? Oh no, but they got a block pause. If anything, it makes me jealous, Mewtwo, of like the camera lenses that you have, because I certainly do not have like I have the birds. I don't have the equipment to maybe make those pictures that you can take. Alright, where is the I know Sea of Stars saves regularly, so Fusion is cool. Probably Metroid I play the most. Yeah, like I mentioned in my video, it's probably the one I've also played the most because it's like, you know, it's always been portable. So, what else is 10-year-old Albert supposed to do in a car ride back in 2002 aside from playing some Metroid Fusion? If all of in like a perfect world where all the Metroid games were like portable, Echo's probably the one I play the most. They're from save the money from staying in bed from all the surgeries. I mean, still, it's pretty cool. I really commend that type of an investment, and especially in burps photography. I would love to have like a camera that just can do the birds that I see over here justice. Cause like, wow. Yesterday I was walking out and there was like a cuckoo singing on the top of the building. Then there were some mockingbirds on the lights. A couple of thrushes jumping from backyard to backyard, like it's the closest to catching Pokemon. You mean the closest to Pokemon snapping the Pokemon?
So funny, yes. Comedy. Only here in Jack of Card.
I know that this game saves a lot viewing actions. You can't wait for like 2 people who might join later on the stream, and then they just see this. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this game? This is a Metroid. I'll do one fight. Why not? These fights are very fun. Oh shit. Alright. So let's grab Sarai, Poison, and Sword. Hopefully it's Hammer, blunt attacks. Ah, sweet. Okay, so now we interrupted the enemy, the big enemy cast. So now I can just focus on. Okay. I really did not expect the ice creatures to resist sun damage, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a solstice warrior. It's kind of funny because like I've always been like the way some of these sprites move sometimes remind me of like the idols of fuck that up Pokemon Black and White. How's my day been? This time generally shitty. I'd rather not really talk about about it. I'm just trying to relax. Thanks for asking though, but like scale of 1 to 10 in terms of shitty is definitely a 20. At 20. Ugh. But you know, we forge ahead, we keep pushing forward. And I'm on a 7 out of 10. Oof. Still bad. Yeah, you gotta tough it out sometimes, like most of the time. Oh. I interrupted their dance party. Yeah, no, I also wanted to do this stream just to kind of like give myself something to do. You know, the little bits of extra revenue that come from the Purple website definitely do help a lot. Let's try Venom Flurry and not fuck up the input this time. Also, Sarai, which is a character jumping right now, is currently my favorite party member, but I might be biased. shit. Double shit. Alright. Party 5 MP. Okay, there we go. This one's... Fuck, I forgot that guy. Oh, okay, I've never seen that move before. Alright then, yeah, fuck. One guy down. Alright. Can I do... How are we looking in terms of health? Alright, everybody's still got some decent amount of health. Yeah, I just gotta... I had to get rid of one of those guys. Oh, fuck. This might be it, though. Yeah, this might be it. I should have healed. Oh, maybe? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. There's definitely no way. Garf. Area damage reveals one. Oh, okay. I forgot about this move. This is a new move for me. Oh, no, it's not. I got that during, way early when I was in the spooky town. Whoa, cool. Well, this is certainly turning into an adventure. I thought I was really next to a save room because there was a campsite. Ah. I'll put Dread. I can come back to this game later. It's pretty chill.
I want to play Metroid, yes.
Purple. Purple.
Oh, it's been forever. It has been forever.
It's been a while since I played Bread. Let's go and see really how much I forgot everything. Okay, I'll load the other one. These are my special files. Our blind run, our dread run, and our fastest current fastest run. So I'll just I'll load it up from, you know what, we'll load it from Dorfion. King Dorfion. Oh my gosh, Mewtwo, fuck you. Shiny Zizor? It's my favorite. I just checked that Pokemon. Really not. Ah, shit. Okay, that is a problem. I will do normal. Who gives a shit? You got so many shinies today for some reason. Well, that's pretty good. I had a friend who he was playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I know. But he told me that he got like 4 shinies in the span of 1 hour, and he wasn't even like trying to do anything to he wasn't shiny hunting. He was just trying or like doing the sandwiches for like a mass outbreak or whatever it is that you call them. He was just like minding his own business, walking around. He found 4 fucking shinies. Not paying probably puts a damper on me. Oh. So like you could have gotten more. Shit. I don't know how I feel about shinies being more and more common. Because there was something legitimately charming about like when you watch a GDQ run or somebody's Nuzlocke or something in the older games and like a shiny shows up because you played these games so much and you never found one. That at this point, if they're gonna make shinies like more accessible, wouldn't it be cool if they added like a third layer that's just like the so that way you have like, all right, the shinies are easy to get and blah 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 blah, but then there's this third thing that's very niche, hyper specific, doesn't change much, so people won't lose sleep over it, but you give something for that truly diehard crowd that wants to like get the ultimate Pokemon. I for one dislike it. This ruins the experience of dedication. Yeah, it's part of the reason I dislike it. Um, I'm saying it as someone who used to shiny hunt Gen 5 and Gen 6. Because I didn't have much to do. And I like just collecting shinies. Because there was also like a long-term thing, and like, so like the idea of my friend finding 4 shinies in on a mainline Pokemon game in a span of 1 hour is kind of like, damn, I remember what I would have to take like 4 hours to maybe hopefully get 1 shiny, and I had to do all these tricks to kind of like manipulate the RNG and guarantee it. But like I thought of myself like, okay, maybe the shiny Pikachu has a chance for something on the model to be different. Maybe one of its cheeks is smaller. Maybe one of then the red cheeks is bigger or smaller than the other. Maybe it's a more spikier or longer tail. So that way there's also like a model difference, and that's the difference between like a shiny and like, I don't know, let's call it a mutant chew or some shit. I still remember the shinies I lost in Gen 3. I don't remember the shinies that ran from Pogo. I gotta find a robot voice for like Adams to just put into the things that I'm doing. I don't want to skip the cutscene because it's been so long. Yeah, he said the thing. I think they missed out on Crystal Onyx. I feel like, all right, with the advent of regional variant Pokemons, which I thought was like one of the best ideas they could have at sort of like, all right, how do we make this new region feel more unique than the other ones? All right, but we can still reuse the same old Pokemons, but it doesn't feel so tiring. Is like, all right, regional variants. It's not just, all right, hold on, I gotta watch this cutscene. It's one of my favorites. So there you go. He said the line. He said the line. I was just waiting for that. I was waiting for the any objections. All right, now there's Ravenbeak. I can talk. Hopefully I won't get distracted by the cool cinematics. Probably will. Oh, gosh, he's so cool. He's really cool. He's Burb. Burb. Spin. I love the little detail of when Ravenbeak walks. You can see like his feet, the toes, sort of like curl back up, kind of like how birds do it when they lift their legs. Nice attention to detail. It has to give your skull to punish you for misbehaving. Holy crap! This suit is probably my my new favorite suit. Shout outs to a fan who chose to remain anonymous for gifting me the Figma of this armor. I have it on the desk in front of me right now, and gosh, is it so. If you're gonna buy any one of the Metroid Figmas, I think that the Dread is it power suit is probably the best one. Because it uses, part of it's because it's got the new joints, and the new Figma technology and all this other stuff. But it's also because the suit itself allows for more dynamic poses. Like, I'm a sucker, Metroid Prime 3 Figma for life, because Echo's my beloved. But in the best and the worst case possible, it's like a little bit more sturdy. So like it's great because I feel like it captures the magic of the movement in Metroid Prime 2 and 3. But like as an action figure, the Dread is just a little bit more fun. So the thing I was gonna say about Pokemon. Oh my gosh. I never knew that. Huh. Maybe I did in... Oh. Monitor? Hold on, my monitor went dark. Oh. Is it coming back? There we go. I think it's just that time of the month where I have to, like, dust out all my ports. I've also kind of... It's been a while since I played Dread, so I don't really remember as much as I used to, which is part of the reason I also wanted to load it. I want to see how much just like my muscle memory remembers. I thought I saw Sea of Stars. You were not wrong. You did see Sea of Stars. So the thing with Pokemon, like, I love regional variants. I think they're from all the things that Game Freak has been implemented to battle mechanics and stuff since Gen 5. Since after Gen 5. This is probably the smartest and coolest thing that they've designed that I feel actually would create a big change into the Pokemon gameplay. So, because, like, alright, now you have a new region. Let's say Gen 10's region comes out and you create, like, just a few of them, they're new, and then a few of them you're bringing back from older generations, but to give it a new coat of paint, and so it's maybe not as the same interactions that they used to be before, or like giving some weaker Pokemon some new presence. You give them regional variants and change your typing, you change their design, so these old Pokemons feel new again. Like, Sun and Moon did, and they've been doing since Sun and Moon. Why not just lean more into it and, like, there's so many fun concepts
hello.
I think they can do. Oh, Metroid? Okay, that was a little bit too long for a read, but thank you, Metroid, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Wait a minute, I gotta change this chibi. So yeah, I was like, bring those back, and why haven't they made like a Crystal Onyx? Alternatively, why not just make new evolutions for some of these older Pokemons, Like, when I saw the Mega Evolutions, I was like, alright, that's kind of cool, until I realized that it's only a few of the Pokemons that get it, and I needed to have an item and all of these other things to kind of balance it out that just made it slow. When, like, I feel like, alright, why not just make, like, this regional variant Gibble, that when he evolves into a Garchomp, he happens to look like a Mega Garchomp, Pokemon Gen X.
You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. There are many such cold areas scattered underground.
I always thought this part of these is kind of funny because like Adam, I play Fusion,
Radio transmissions.
but I know you gotta Fusion was 20 years before Dread. You gotta bring people up to speed. Take a shot every time Adam asks you for an objection. It'll only be like 3 times. You'll be fine. Les enfants terribles. What about Metal Gear? That'd be another fun game to stream, I'm not even gonna lie. I love Kujambo, I love Metal Gear. Kinda wish I could play Death Stranding, but I ain't got a PS5 to play Death Stranding, but at the same time I'm pretty chill. I've been playing mostly as Final Fantasy 16. Super addicted to Final Fantasy 16. Croco and I have been playing it non-stop. DHL simulator, yes, but there's also something surprisingly zen and fun about just walking around and making structures and stuff so that you can deliver packages faster. Like the only issue is like it takes the biggest issue with Death Stranding is that it really takes you like 10 fucking hours to get to that fun part. But the fun part is very fun. I also did see the Emmy Figma when I was in New York, but it was way over my budget, so I didn't get it. I did get to hold it in my hands. It is ginormous. It is in fact to scale to the Samus Figma, which is Vove. It's so cool, and like fuck, what makes it so expensive? Timefall is a bitch too. Yeah, but like you can get stuff to manage through Timefall. At least in the first game, I really felt that Timefall wasn't so much of an issue unless like you had a very slow build, in which case just wait it out, take a piss, take a nap, rock Lou for a little bit, the BB for a little bit, and then like time passes. Hello, Tomboy Simp. How much drool have you lost already? I mean, how's your day been? I guess that between Samosa on screen and Lizard, then a lot. It should be the correct answer. Oh yeah, I don't have the Omega stream, just the Canon. My day's been pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie, super rough. I'm just trying to distract myself a little bit, do a small stream just to feel productive before I go back to the echo chamber that's the Adobe Premiere and Godot interfaces and After Effects and all that other stuff. Broken Emmy has been terminated. Yep. I forgot if was that Unit 1 or Unit 0? Because that's the one in the Chozo Memories that Ravenbeak just bodies. The Chozo Archives, I should say. Memories of Samus Returns. I gotta specify it before somebody says it in the comments. So cool. Oh, production slump. Tell me more about it. I've forgotten how it is to be productive. Well, I'm not in a productive slump. It's a different kind of slump. In the productive slump, I'm beating it by just... I have my law of multiple procrastinations. Or the procrastination circle. in which, all right, I'm working one project, I hit a slump, I swap to another project, I hit a slump where I get bored, I swap. So lately it's been like, all right, I actually am sitting down and learning how to make systems in Godot. To just maybe make a small vertical slice of a game or something just for fun, honestly. There's a new G script in which is Godot's native language, is very similar to Python as is and very straightforward. So that alongside the Python plugin make it just simple to work with, at least for me. Not to mention that it's great for like 2D games and ooh, so cool, and 3D stuff. So like, yeah, I've been having fun with that. I made an item pickup mechanic just before starting the stream, so I'm kind of like trying to run on that momentum of sorts. Oh, I see a Quagsire in the chat. Quag. I was going to recommend a few unique survival horror games that I don't know if you play yet, but forgot to put the names on the list. It will take me a while to recollect my thoughts. Well, when you do, just DM me about it. I did get Faith. The Steam Taco gifted me Faith for my birthday, which is a spoopy game. And then I got Sorry We're Closed, which is another spoopy game.
You encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all Emmy will be hostile. Emmy
I see what you did there. What did I do?
vibrations in the air within a certain range.
Legitimately asking. I wasn't.
Upon detecting vibrations, an
Faith Trilogy? I don't know if it's a trilogy. Let me go check. Let me open my Steam real quick.
when this happens,
Like during the Steam sale, I got a Helix 2, the Swapper, which is another Metroidvania that was like for $3.
begin pursuit.
Sorry We're Closed, and Gravity Circuit, and Hard Space Shipbreaker.
To survive, you must leave its
And then AI Limit, Mecha Break, and Final Fantasy 16.
will also unseal the
But one of those is free, the other two,
an Emmy
I'm parasiting Auto gave. Faith.
control system must permit them to operate only within that
Well, I don't know if it's the trilogy. It's just, oh yeah, Faith the Unholy Trilogy. All right, yeah, that's the one. It's just called Faith in the, like, you know, when it's like
I estimate
on the Steam game list.
possibility of death if an Emmy captures you. There may be a
Insert recollection joke here.
mistake, but
He doesn't recollect what he did. No, I don't. I legit don't.
the Emmy are
Will you play the spoopy games on stream or off stream? It really depends. I might play it off stream,
the option now is
just to see the game and how I like it. But on October, I do plan on just streaming spoopy games, including Metroid Fusion.
already in an Emmy's
So, maybe. So, like, right now I'm just trying to make a list of games to play on Spoopy Month that are short. So that way we can get them done in 1 or 2 streams and use that as a way to record the games. Because, like, the part of the reason I want to play them, some of them blind. It really depends on the game, to be quite honest. Because, like, I think part of the reason that I loved, you know, Signal is Crow Country. Crow Country's got a physical edition, and I really want that, just like the Signalist one. Spooptober, my beloved, same. I love Spoop. So, like, I always make lists of movies and games I want to do during the Spoopy month. Oh, blessed Emmy positioning. Oh no, that's taking me back. Whoops. Or maybe not as blessed as I thought. So, I'll see. It all depends on how long the game is. But if it's a game that people really want to see, like a blind playthrough, I wouldn't be opposed to playing it on stream. At the same time, I'll probably see about maybe next week starting Ori and the Ori series, which I've never played. I've always wanted to play, but if for one reason or another, never really gotten to it. And a big reason I want to play it is because of Dr. M64. The guy from I probably don't have to remind you guys in chat, but he's the guy who made AM2R. No, it's not dread mode. It's just a regular normal mode run. I already have a full-on my first blind dread mode run that we did when that mode was released on the second channel, Orpheon Station. Just in case you're curious to see my reactions and stuff of that. I could probably do another one sometime later. I feel like if I were going to do that again, I would like to implement like a little mini game or drinking game with swords per deaths or some shit like that, just to make it a little bit more funny. It's interesting to see me talk about other games than my UCO 5. Yeah, I know, right? It's shocking. But I thought that the games I'm talking about are like the usual 5. Also, this is my favorite track and my favorite song in the entire soundtrack. I've been using this song as a way to like cool down after a big swimming session. Cool. Ignoring the broken Emmy. Yeah, it is Emmy01. Isn't it odd that the white Emmy is the only one that can crawl unlike the others? I suppose it's for gameplay purposes. Yeah, it is for gameplay purposes. I know that it's kind of silly given that the Emmy's armor is sort of like indestructible, but I also saw like extra defense plating or some shit like that, you know, maybe better sonar antennas like a owl or whatever. It's one of my favorites too. Sweet. Yeah, the trilogy, Xenoblade 14, and F-Zero 6, and Fusion 7. What about Crow Country? What about Nier? What about Signalis? What about Armored Core? I'm just mentioning games I've noticed I've mentioned a lot in the past couple of streams. What about Pokemon? How are you not putting Pokemon in there if I think I talk more about Pokemon than any other game in these fucking streams? I gotta go through my wishlisted backlogs of Steam games because one of them is inspired by one of my favorite games. Show you later. Ooh, yeah, I gotta see about my as well, but like I mentioned, Final Fantasy 16 has been Hey, fuck you! Hey, fuck you! I didn't save, so fuck you! I haven't saved, so fuck you! I did not die. Fuck you, you piece of shit robot! Oh, you dumbass robot. You dumbass robot. You dumbass robot. I still haven't lost it. Holy shit. Wow. I parried it. Oh, that was so cool. Here I was like, well, fuck, I'm gonna die now. That's what I get for not saving. Oh, Mr. Look at here, Mr. I'm feeling very confident on my skills on this game that I haven't played in a while. Parries the heavy. Holy shit. Let's talk about an adrenaline boost. I need the ball here. Can I say that this is my favorite part of Dread? Like, you don't have the morph ball, you don't have anything, and the map just you're like exploding your way through and stuff. Like the fact that you don't get the morph ball like so early is super cool. This is what we expect from the Metroid, man. Well, I'm surprised it still was able to parry it. It's like, alright, just wait for it. The timing, I just gotta be ready for the timing. Yeah, I'm gonna parry this guy. Boom! You gotta learn how to morph ball and yeah. I also thought that maybe, okay, if we start, like, streaming Ori, the side game, could be Metroid Prime Pinball. I should really do a video on pinball. I don't know, maybe it could be fun for, like, pinball as a test to, maybe try and reach out again to other content creators and see if they just want to talk with me about this silly pinball game. Wow, it takes a lot of missiles to kill these guys. I guess they want you to do the parry for those. Does the Emmy want a plant? Give me plant. Probably the white one. If the white Emmy is not called auto or something like that, I'm gonna be very understanding. Also, did you play AM2ARG? Yes, I played AM2R. Alright, I'll save. I'll save. The Emmy already gave me a jump scare. I'm down for that. Alright, sweet. I barely have any energy for anything, yet there's this one chance to do something stupid balling joke, and my brain goes 7% activation mode. Well, maybe your brain, you gotta play more, you gotta do more balls to get those neurons activated, maybe. Who'd have sworn there was a secret in here? I'm really curious about AM2G. Well, we can play AM2G on a stream. I like AM2G. I love it. I just get frustrated by the lack of invincibility frames, but like that's just I see that also as a part of a skill issue, and not really like a sign, something that I would use as a negative for the game. If I say like if I were in, oh my goodness, this is a cursed Emmy placement. Fortunately, the microwave is very dumb. Oh, I still got it, Chad. I bamboozled the Emmy and it wasn't none the wiser. There's the Corpus tail. I'm not going to think of a name for each Emmy now. Okay, Dusty, if that's the case, my one request is that you gotta use the first letter of their naming convention as the first letter of the name. So it's like Unit S2 needs like 1P needs something with a P, SM needs something with an S and an M. Tomboy lizard Emmy jump scare. Why not Elmham jump scare? All right.
You nerd.
Oh, hello. There, Elma jump scare.
Hey Chad, what is this? What is this
lizard
guy
jump
telling
scare.
you guys?
Nothing. We're just chatting, really. I have been refusing to see anyone else but you play for years now. Play what? Here come David Jaffe room. Oh, is this a room? I don't want to be balling. I want to feel the drive to do something, to do it all again. Well, you know, you can put that motivation from the balling and transmit it there. Ah, Nilma. Oh, okay. My two takes, I'll say this. Years after the David Jaffe incident, can we stop?
David Jaffe incident?
Yeah, remember the guy, I think it was some developer who was in the room and he didn't know where to
Oh,
go.
the fucking developer for God of War?
I mean, I'll be honest. Okay, it was silly. We clowned on him during the time and all that stuff. Like, we gotta let it go, dude.
I wouldn't.
Bat design room. I'll make sure that in my Metroidvania we'll make a room dedicated to that same incident. Except I don't think I have the know-how to just start making stuff like that.
I will actually do the opposite. I will just make rooms just like that. Just out of spite.
Just out of spite.
And just send a free copy to David Jaffe.
Sure, we'll put that in the
Your assailant
on the secret room.
However, there are records of it was
I want to see you play M2Rs for years. That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, you should have told me.
You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone need send DME after you. The footage of the X-Parasite may have been...
I mean, you're just not the only one asking you that.
To play AM2R, I've never really gotten much requests to stream AM2R as much to just make a video about it.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm reading this very important news by Brian.
No, that's bullshit.
No. Brian has no reason to lie to.
I can recollect several
trust this
reasons why he
person.
would lie to me and
No.
bully me.
I trust this person with my life.
Continue to search for the unique energy.
Let's see. Let me read out loud. Let me get the monocle.
It's a monocle.
Hello.
Unfortunate.
Orpheon has been telling us how much he wants to play Pokemon BCA.
What is
And he
PCA?
admits, and not only that, confirms that his spunky lizard wife named Mahaf
My way.
Lizard,
Remember that.
Orpheon is indeed a tomboy. And he does like Tom.
Well, I do like.
You know what? Half of that's like a lot of that entire paragraph. It's so real that I'm going to believe that you actually want to play Pokemon.
No, I do. Is that the new Pokemon game?
BCA, yeah.
Alright, I will only do it if somebody gifts it to me. And if somebody gifts it to me, I'm gonna be very angry that somebody gifted me that and not like, I don't know, Final Fantasy 16. Also, my least reason not a tomboy. Leave her alone.
Chad, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Don't give this man Final Fantasy 16. He's parasiting the fuck out of that game from me.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
But they could
If
give
you
me...
want, spend your hard-earned money in the new Pokemon for Albert.
No, don't. Spend the money
Let's
on...
make him hate another playthrough of Pokemon.
Why not just invest that on a game that we'll all enjoy? You said you
Because
prefer
everybody's
real
going
games.
to enjoy hating Pokemon.
Oh, no,
just like
okay,
they
so
enjoy
the-
hating the other one.
The thing I mentioned about preferring real games is like, to be more specific, is different. That like I would like, if AM2R was an official product, it probably would be amongst the top of the games. But that at that point in time, I wanted to focus on the official games first before I opened the Pandora's box of all the ROM hacks or mods or fan games that there are related to Metroid. Because if not, I would not see the end of it, and I did not want to like generate that traffic and one-man team not be able to just commit to all of it when I still had things I wanted to focus about the actual games. But now that I'm like at a point where I feel like I've talked about the majority of things that I might want to, or the simpler topics about Metroid, that like, all right, maybe I can afford to take more time to look at those and just make longer Metroid videos and stuff like that to fill the void. So,
Are you reading what Schedule is saying?
Shadley?
Yeah, Slightly.
No, I gotta side with Gabe here. For spite will fuel you with even more Gosh. See ya, Quag. Take care. Does Samus know all along this wasn't Adam, or she just figures out at the end? We'll never know. I don't think it really matters to the story in general. I will get Final Fantasy 16 until he admits his lizard wife is a lizard tomboy. I can't do it. Gosh, she isn't. What the fuck, man?
You just daring you to play the new Poke.
I'll do it. I'll do it for Monet. Cause it's just like, B. Albert, your favorite game finally gets a remaster for 10 years. It's quality content, loads faster than anything, hyper optimized, the pinnacle of what a Switch game could be doing, running out of a 2014 game in an open world setting and all these other things that we talk about Pokemon. Chat. No, just keep playing Pokemon. Keep fueling. Let's keep fueling the garbage. Who cares about fun, cool mechanics and an interesting story? I just want to see 2 FPS Pikachus.
One thing, Chad, because I actually had this conversation with Giovanni the other day. Just in case, Chad, open world is not a mechanic.
Yeah.
It's not a genre.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's a marketing gimmick.
Why else is Mario Kart World quote unquote open world? Because they didn't want to make Mario Kart 9 and make all those courses when they can just make an open world and put it on the Switch 2 and people will buy the system. It's also bullshit because they haven't put any of the Switch 2 like optimization whatever for the Metroid games, so 0 out of 10. There's 2 Metroid games and there's not an optimization patch for either. What the fuck? That also is somehow smaller in file size than its OG version. Yeah. I don't like the new Mario game. I'm probably in the minority though. What is by new Mario game? Do you mean Odyssey or do you mean like Mario Kart World? Yeah, I'm very annoyed at that. It's the whole reason I really don't want Metroid to be open world. It's because I feel every other game just goes open world and then it's a big empty field. And unless your name is like Xenoblade Chronicles X, in terms of like Nintendo's own open world games, you end up just doing the same thing all over the map with little story or character motivation to you know, be considered an actual story. And like I just like the more tightly designed worlds and level design that you get to see and expect from like the Metroid games, you know, where it's like so elegantly crafted to tell you a story and a journey while giving you options to just traverse through it. Like if they make another 2D Metroid game, I just want to see more of the branching paths that there's in something like Zero Mission, and I think you capture the same magic of a quote-unquote open world. The Mario Kart World? Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of Mario Kart World either. Odyssey, it's probably my favorite Switch original game. Oh, I dropped it. That's what I get for reading chat. Parries the Emmy. Doesn't parry the Corpius. That'll be fine. Oh, let me kill Corpy and I'll read chat. All right, he's gonna do the tail again. Oh, I gotta. I forget I have to shoot at the enemy. He should be dead by now. When this game was coming out, I didn't really understand what the guys at the Nintendo Treehouse events called it. I kept hearing Orpheus. I'm like, why is a Metroid game just called or got the name Orpheus in it? But then I remember, oh yeah, wait, Frigate Orpheon was the thing. Valhalla, Olympus. It's not the first time. Alright. Third time's the charm. There we go.
I remember the fucker.
I love these so much.
The takedown animations?
Yeah, the takedown animations are so cool in this scene in particular. Oh, look at that. That rack focus, that stance, the tilted angle. It's just... Oh, the breaking of the 180-degree rule to show that Samus is now in power, and now the cool cinema... Absolute cinema. Alright, I like them being tracks, and my imagination creating the world. Yeah, me too. Open world sandbox, all by big styles with no unique substances, I agree. Like how books tell you, you paint the world in your own. Yeah, you paint the world in your own, me neither. Do you like this Leezer too? Yeah, he's pretty cool. So is there lore and gimmick behind this creature? Not confirmed. Like that's the problem. There's no like lockbook entry, but it is supposed to be like I guess in one of several Chozo experiments that goes wrong, because you also have the experiment C57, which looks like Corpius, and the X-Parasite later just num-nums on its body, you know? Do you like more an insect scorpion thing, or do you see it more as an insect scorpion thing? I see it more of a lizard. I don't know. If it were a scorpion, I guess I was just expecting more of a harder, you know, shell-like carapace rather than the seemingly more fleshy body that it seems to have.
It looks like something that I will see in the new Jurassic.
Yeah. What is a 180-degree camera rule? Oh, okay. So in cinematography or in scenes in general, the 180-degree rule means that you know, when two people are talking, the camera, you can frame the shots, but the camera is not supposed to break 180 degrees, because if not, you lose continuity. So by the 180-degree rule, say for instance with Epion and Sam is over here in the Chibis, right? They're in the 180-degree rule, and the close-up for this character would have her, say, in the left side of the frame, looking towards the right, and then the one on Samus would be her talking from the right side of the frame onto the left. And then for you, the audience, you can fill the gaps and easily identify that character A is talking to character B and where they are in relation with each other. If you break 180 degrees, then Samus would be on the right side and Epion would be on the left, and the audience is supposed to be lost. And all this other stuff. The rule exists to maintain continuity and avoid messes that happens in editing, like in the recent Formula One movie and stuff like that. But that's not to say that you cannot break it. And usually you break it, like for instance, the villain has the upper hand, and then the hero realizes a tool and something, and now the camera slowly moves, so that you see that change in the 180-degree rule to kind of symbolize a change in power or how the tips have changed. In horror, it can be used a lot for like a sudden cut and the when like a piece of information is revealed and the audience knows but the character doesn't know, so it's supposed to make the audience like feel uneasy or wanted to scream at the characters and stuff like that. So it's just one of the many cinematographic tools used to maintain continuity, while also relation between characters or objects on the within the scene and the frame, so that the audience understands where things are supposed to be. A good director and cinematographer will know how to when to break them. I used to want a Metroid with open world, side questing, bounty hunting, vehicles, weapon customization, until I played Borderlands games and discovered that's not what I want from my Metroid game. I feel that happens a lot with the people who ask for Metroid games. And like, because like again, the core DNA of a Metroid game is acquire item A to go to area B to try now and get a item C, and then repeat that cycle with item C to, you know, find the new area and unlock item D. That when you put side quests and when you put the bounty system and all that stuff, it starts to feel more like a bounty hunting focused game, which could still be a Metroid game. But the open world, I think, is what would severely damper it. I have ideas for how that could work and still be like a regular 2D Metroid game. And it's
Link to the Past?
No. It's kind of like what we're trying to do. It's literally my GDD game. You read
I wanted
it.
to say also the Zelda Adventure of Link 2. Zelda Adventure of Link.
Yeah, also sell the Link's Adventure or whatever, yeah. Adventure of Link, I don't know. I've seen that kind of camera angle be used in stuff like Evangelion, but never fully understood it.
I have located the central routing.
Like it's way easier to understand once you like if you probably Google it. There's images that can just easily just showcase it. The
The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it.
Catharsis.
Circumstances, should you enter high temperature areas. I know the shuttle somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability.
This armor is so cool, chat. I also like the save room things, the saving in this game. I like how there's creatures in Metroid that serve, like, no purpose. Like that guy that's on the wall. He lives on the wall. He's clinging to a wall, and then he sees something, and then he just goes and destroys himself. Like, what the fuck? I was away getting food. The streamer also depart for food? No, streamer's still here. Streamer was just replying to a message. That streamer has to reply. There we go. Out of my way. I love the 360 aim so much. See, like, those things, they just... Alright, what's your purpose? See target. Destroy by exploding myself. Shows the robot soldiers, foreshadow over there. Oh shit, that always gets me. So AM2 are in the horizon? Yes. Yes. Probably after Ori, though. I think I owe that to Taco first.
Or in the forest.
Yeah. Especially because, like, since now I'm having more time to sit down and figure the coding stuff up, playing games for reference is just something I need. And, you know, Metroidvanias. With that said, I like to think that I'm very confident on my like. I have experience on the genre to, like, maybe make some mechanics or stuff. I don't know. Well, I guess I got a blessed ME spawn to make up for those 2 cursed ones before. And I also remember something I maybe need to do in the 7 Blood Moons once my will returns to me. What is that? And that is to throw some ultra kill at your head edge. Ah, fuck! I forgot to see if that was on sale. Shit. I knew I forgot
Ultra
something.
kill?
Yeah, ultra kill, yeah.
Well, it makes you feel better. Final Fantasy is on sale.
Which one?
All of them.
16?
Yeah, 16 is on sale. All the Final Fantasy games are on sale right now.
Just all of them?
Yeah, all of them on Steam. Because
Oh,
it's a
nice.
Final Fantasy franchise sale. And that includes 9 for $6.
My beloved.
And also Crisis Core, the new one, 20.
I haven't played that one.
Crisis Core is great.
Ah, shit. Ah, I couldn't do it that time. I think I was just a frame off.
Alright, so this is funny. So Final Fantasy VIII Remaster is $8.
Okay, that is very funny. Can we call the green ME Mobius? Maybe.
Any specific reason why it's called, what you guys want to call it, Mobius?
No. I mean, they were gonna give names to the ME units, and I only asked, it's like, alright, just use, for the funny, use the first, the letters and their actual naming conventions. So, like, if the ME's, like, Unit 3M, it needs to start with an M. The name. we go. Also, howdy there, chat member. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then forward and back, and then 1 foot forward. Yes. It's kind of what happened. Well, that's also the phase shift. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm fine. I'm fine. There's no reason to panic. Wait a minute. I thought I... Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Well, since I'm here. By the way, is ME-05 wave beam or ice missiles? I think it's ice missiles. I'm pretty sure I remember that being the blue one. Oh my gosh, Shamose is so cool. Yeah, this is... there was literally a cutscene showing me that this is the thing I need to get, but like my brain just goes in autopilot, and I just start reading chat instead. I could not go through there. The store had to be open on the other side. Been a while since having to go through that anxiety. The VTuber one or the Emmy one? Both of them suck. Pop down.
On the slime on chat. Is the goopy
The goopy giggly
atrocity. Yes.
Whoa! Oh.
That was a really bad spawn.
that was very lucky. That was a terrible spawn, but that was very lucky. Oh wow. Both? Okay, mood. I mean, Pond, do you get more anxiety from the Emmy or from the SAX? Because I know Dark Samus induces a different type of anxiety. I would have been there in dread mode. Uploading data.
Uploading data.
ME stands for Extraplanetary Multiform Mobile Identifier. It can procedurally modify and enhance its own capabilities. Its ability to configure itself to fit into narrow spaces is a standard feature. Any ME you encounter will likely do so as it pursues you.
Dank Samosa has face on the SAX has goopy jello worms. That honestly is a good question. I would say the SAX.
You are not capable of
Yeah, okay, I get it though. It's the eyes and the footstep.
limit your full capability.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty dreadful. No, yeah, both are spoopy in different ways.
Overwhelming power. Accept your helpless.
Where does a machine compare to someone with the speed for dice to coin chain?
Phantom cloak to advance. There are risks even here. The phantom cloak reduces your mobility and consumes more AN when you move.
See, my question is more: is Ravenbeak
Other way to
at this particular point, like, it's giving this information to just like uh make Samus fall into a sense of security and not raise any awareness? Because in my mind, like, wouldn't he just benefit from one of the enemies killing Samus and then having the DNA to do all that he wants? But you know, then I guess that the logic is that he benefits more from having the full awakening of the Metroid powers. And that's probably why he let her live in the first place after their encounter. Shower thoughts.
You're a shower.
I am a shower thought. Ah, that Emmy meant the Emmy are pretty dreadful. The SAX creeps me out more too. Yeah, specifically when you first see the SAX and it has a little cut with a face. You know what's the funniest? The best thing about that scene?
Nothing.
On the Wii U E. Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. In the Wii U eShop, there when you the Metroid Fusion like eShop video trailer had basically the SAX jump scare at the start, and they even cut to black and everything. They don't play the full scene; they just cut it short so it jump scares you. And I'm like, they know what they're doing. To be fair, a lot of like when they add a new game into the Nintendo Switch Online service, there's usually a trailer that comes out with them that's like edited like a small mini commercial, and a lot of them are super funny. Like the Pilot Wings one cracks me up to this day. Also, the exparasites are only able to be fused and assimilate organic matter plus DNA, right? Have there been instances where they have assimilated energy or inorganic matter? The only case I could think of that you could kind of argue is the X-Parasite infusion that gets the Varia suit, and he's just like a big Core X in the boss fight. But like that will be like, all right. Would you consider the chosen technology like the Varia suit to be part organic? Otherwise, most of the robots that the X-Parasites have controlled as boss fights in Fusion is just like there's an organic component that works as like the central system of a machine, and by the X-Parasite taking over the host of that organic materials, they gain control of the machine as a whole. Woohoo! Fuck you, Emmy! Yeah, catharsis. We're back in catharsis. Oh, I was gonna say, sweet, the Emmy's in here. It hurt my thoughts. I might never visit it again. Visit NY? Do you mean New York? If so, I'm curious to why. Oh, it's an energy part. Whoops. I sensed your fear. What do you mean, my fear? It's not fear, it's just... was just waiting for the Shai Hulud.
You're a shy hulu.
I am a Shai Hulud. Yes, New York. How come? What happened in New York so badly that you don't wanna go back? It's expensive there? I mean, of course it is.
It's New York.
We are talking about New York City. Of course it's gonna be. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, it's expensive, but there's like, you know, when I last went there, I found like this hostel that I could just stay there for like almost $20 a night. So I think it's just about looking for alternatives, which is hard because everything is expensive to begin with. Also, the sound design is excellent. Yeah, the sound design in this game is fantastic. Ooh, ooh. No. 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 See? They can hit me. Okay, the city that never sleeps, yeah. Okay, here are some names I thought of for each Emmy, starting with Emmy01 Prowl, Emmy02 Smith, Emmy03 Mobius, 4 Subway, Ilma, Webby, and Pebble. Alright, those are cute. I would try, like, if it were me and I were gonna give these a second pass, I like the naming conventions for 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 3, that and 5, that maybe I will try and see about putting the others in the same so they're like uniform. I've been paying attention to all sounds in the past 5 minutes. And the clicks, clangs, steps, everything. Yeah, it's super detailed. Just like even in the original Metroid Primes and stuff. For me, it's what really sells like the weight and the mobility in this game. It's just how sort of like the audio feedback that you get from this way things sound. Now I'm trying to remember my own video to remember how to do the sequence break. I am pretty sure I need first the white beam though. Well, think I will depart now to the important business like being emotionally dead, being the worst enemy in my head, eating ice cream, to not hear my head, looking at Jim Balatro taunting me to play more. Hey Shaylee, I'm in the same boat right now, so if you need chat, just let me know, dude.
Oh, your boat is different right now.
What?
Your boat's slightly different. What's taunting you is not Jim Balatro. It's John Final Fantasy 16.
It's John Final Fantasy 16, it is true. Dude, the game is too good. You never told me the game was actually that much fun.
I did tell you. Many times.
No. No, you did not
I also
tell me
said
that
you're
was
gonna get
well of it.
addicted.
Yeah. That you did say. But maybe later tonight, I don't know, we can resub to 14 and do some Moogle tombstones. White beam acquired. I still have the clip of me jumping through the door and instantly dying. Oh my god, could you please send me that? Speaking of New York City, one of the games on my recommends takes place on it. Interesting. Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Kuroko and I have been playing the beat 'em up game that they released. That's like Turtles in Time.
Oh, Shredder's Revenge?
Yes, that's the one.
That one's great.
It's super fun.
They're also the same people are making
The Power Rangers one?
well, the Power Rangers one is out. They're making a Marvel one.
Oh yeah, the Marvel one. We're interested on the Marvel one just because it's got Nova in it. But
I'm interested because of the same people that made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one.
yeah, I mean, I did have fun with the Teen MNT one. That I'm pretty sure it'll also be fun with the Marvel characters.
I heard that the Power Rangers is not as good, but I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's Power Rangers.
It is Power Rangers and nostalgia. Chat, did you know that cutscene can play in 2 different ways depending whether or not Samus grabs the ledge? Yes, Albert, we knew this. Alright.
Do you know that M is yellow? I bet you didn't know that the M was yellow.
Why is this M yellow? Oh, upon
Because
in my little game, I managed to make an item pickup. My little character can now pick up items and they disappear on pickup.
nice.
Next I'm gonna work on doors and stuff because with those, then I can at least start making a jungle gym. Alright, we have the white beam. Okay, no, I need a Varya suit, right? Yeah, because now with this we can go get the Varya suit, and then with the Varya suit, we come back here. And then I can go through that door over there, yeah. Right? That way I'm not fucking melting. TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, Power Rangers, Marvel's Cosmic Invention, New Double Dragons, and the recent River City beat 'em up game is on my list.
Well, River City Beat Up and Double Dragon is from Arc System. The other are from the same people.
Yeah. River City Girls is pretty cool. I really love the
I
first
did
one.
like River City Girls.
I really love the first one. I haven't played the second one. I think like if I stream the
I
second
have
one,
it.
I feel like if I stream it, chat won't stop bullying me.
If you stream it, chat will stop bullying you. I doubt it.
No, they won't stop bullying me.
Ah, yeah, no, they won't.
No. Stop bullying me about what? About the usual.
You see, Chad, River City Girls has a character that is pretty much his type. Many, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's more than one.
Especially the second one that adds one of those characters as a playable character.
Two of those as playable characters. No, I didn't. I just saying characters. I didn't say what character. Also, Jam and Soul Easter eggs, apparently. Oh my god, for real? Soul, that
Yeah,
guy
Soul-
is in the
No,
game?
they're not Easter eggs. There are actually allies you can. You know the summons that you can do when you defeat an enemy?
Uh-huh.
You can get Soul and Jam Kuradoberi as a summon.
Does Soul, bad guy, do the dragon install?
No, he does.
Oh,
Volcano, not
Volcanic Viper?
Volcano Viper, the one that he does the fire forward.
Oh, Good Blade!
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was closing up. Oh. I thought I had enough time to charge it fully. Eh. I like Jam's accent in that game.
Her accent is the same.
What accent does she have?
In the Japanese, she has like the. I forgot the actual name of the accent, but it's when you the Japanese that are like on the coast.
Mmm.
So to match that, in her English voice actor has like a. I forgot what kind of accent they gave her.
Damn.
I'm more used to the Japanese one.
I haven't played it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Well, in English, I've only played Exert in Japanese because Ramlethal's voice is too cute. Varsus. Potemkin. Plus, I like the way she says Potemkin. Potemkin. Alright, now we can go back. No, we gotta go get the barrier suit. But where was that? Okay, there it is. I also like how hefty the ball feels in this game. It's like thunk. Whoops. Not here yet. Or maybe, yep. A double missile expansion.
And the teleport. Oh, goodbye. Teleportation.
Guess who's back again? Why are you screaming? Ignore all the caps, it's a space dragon thing. Okay, can you please tone it down? I can't understand you through all the screaming. Alright, we're gonna go through here. What, even space pirates need entertainment sometimes? Well, isn't there like enough entertainment with all the funny accidents that keep happening with a morph ball? Experimentations. Also, I still cannot really understand you through all the screaming. Do you know that teleportation would require more physical hardware to save data from one person than we currently have on Earth? Yes. And that's why I'm advocating for not teleportation, but portals. Mr. Ridley, I'm sorry, I cannot understand you through the screaming. You see, over here, we don't really speak screaming that well, so... Nuh-uh, Ridley can talk. I've seen him talk in the manga. He doesn't just scream all the time.
But he could.
Alright. Alright, I found the video for you. Alright, sweet. I love this cutscene. This scene is so cool in general. So cool. So cool. Mr. Ridley, once again, I can't really understand you through all the screaming. Did you know that there is a 2 kilometers worth of information in a single DNA molecule? Yeah, I think I remember reading something along those lines. Don't know the actual length, but it was like incredible.
Yeah, but there's one aspect of the theory of teleportation. It is the idea of transferring data.
Yeah, and or mass. That's why I think that like just making wormholes or portals might be easier than just teleportation. But again, I'm no astrophysicist. I'm just a fiction writer.
Very bad one at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh yeah, the problem is assembling every single atom back into place and power. Okay, well, but the building back can be figured out. That's why we have the TCP/IP protocols and like the internet. We've already built systems like that before that ensure that the thing gets built the same way on the other side. It's just that we haven't really played with how it would work for like a living thing, I guess. Was it with
I mean, someone already made a baby rat out of 2 males, so...
Yeah. How far is science willing to go? What's with
Far
it?
enough.
With it, some purple characters having the ability to not stay dead. Well, Ridley is dead. Ridley is canonically dead after Super Metroid, because at that point, he gets cloned, which is not the same person. And then after that, he gets cloned again by an ex-parasite, which is the story's confirmed, not the same person. So, yeah, really is dead. A purple guy reference. Who the fuck is purple guy?
No.
I'm asking for a friend.
Is that an Undertale thing?
I don't know. I played Undertale. I don't remember purple. If it's Deltarune, then I haven't finished Deltarune, so. But I saw Ridley in Smash. We came out after a game, so yeah. Yeah, but it's not the same Ridley.
Just like that Ganondorf in Smash
It's
is
not the same game.
the Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time, and not the one from Breath of the Wild or it's Wind Waker.
Exactly. Smash Brothers is a Mr. Ridley. First, I still cannot understand you. Second of all, that's just your Super Metroid rendition before you died. It's the same way that we have other characters who canonically die in Smash Brothers, such as Sephiroth and Ganondorf.
Yep.
That doesn't break the fact that you're still there, Mr. Ridley. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to let you know. You're able to communicate with us right now because you believe you're the real Ridley, but you're not.
Rob is canonically dead also.
You weren't reborn in that game, Mr. Ridley. You were a clone, and the game itself also classified it as a different being not related to the original one. So I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Ridley, but you've been dead since Super Metroid. Canonically. Like, canonically dead. All the other iterations
Like actually
are just,
6 feet under.
are just other beings that tend to have your own genetic made up, but not the same soul. Therefore, it is not you. I've read Ghost in the Shell. You cannot bullshit me around this.
There are no Dragon Balls here.
Yeah, there's no Dragon Balls here. Great Ridley Scott. What the hell am I? Like I said, an amalgamation who believes himself the real Ridley, but is in fact not, because the real Ridley has been dead. Why is that? Because you can still have implanted memories. Like
That
in,
is true.
like in Dune
Or Dragon Ball.
or Dragon Ball.
Yeah. The androids had implanted memories of that Dr. Gero gave them.
There we go. There was a pre-Metroid 1 Ridley, Robo Ridley, Meta Ridley, Super Ridley, Clone Ridley, and Neo Ridley. Like, see, Meta Ridley, it's to the point that even, like, you could consider that Omega Ridley and Meta Ridley in general aren't, in Prime 3, aren't Ridley because he's being mind controlled by Dark Samus. Therefore, Dark Samus's will is taking over him. Therefore, he's not really himself. But if it's a clone, then it should have the same memories to a certain point. To a certain point. But, like, most of, like, even in Dune, where, like, there is, like, one, you know, they cloned Duncan Idaho into oblivion. And every time he comes back, the one thing he comes to terms with is, I'm not the same one who was here before. There's just those memories from another me. Well, I guess there's no need to talk like that anymore, then. I might have an existential crisis sooner or later. I cannot believe I gave Ridley an existential dilemma. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ruin any bits. I was just trying to play along with the fact that, like, Ridley's dead. Let him stay dead. He's gonna be back in Metroid Prime 4, isn't he?
Likely.
Likely. Zombo Ridley. Zombie Ridley would be closer to being actual real Ridley.
That's true.
They won't let Duncan die. Lump out. Yeah, I mean, I'm 10,000 years into the future, and they're still cloning Duncans. Enter Soma, the game. Yeah, but in Dune is different than what they do in Soma. 'Cause... Ooh. Shit. Well, that's it. I died it.
Like a bitch.
Just because you're the cunning god of death does not make you immune to death. Unless, like, Ridley Metroid Prime 4 takes place after Dread Infusion. Or after Super, at least, you know, and, like,
What was that movie slash show or game where they say like they were vulnerable to death?
Oh, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
Mythology Sim. But you
Yes.
somehow retain your mortality, which means you're vulnerable to death.
Yeah,
wait.
that's just really the nutshell. But there you go.
Yeah. Wait, are you trying to get the Morph Ball bombs? Yeah. Aren't I supposed to get them now? For, like, the sequence break?
Yeah. Yes, you are. Go do it, coward.
Oh, I'm trying to, but my skill issues is literally impeding me. Oh. Alright, last try before I die again. Oh, I died
boy,
again.
here we go, dying again.
Yay! Don't worry, Ridley. Even if you're having an emotional crisis, you can see this. How many tries? Make your bets, chat.
20.
Okay. Attempt number 5. Oof. Oof. That was a little bit too close. No. No, I forgot that part. I forgot that part. I gotta do... It's the same trick, but it's a little bit trickier because the ceiling is shorter. I love the fact that you could do this, though. Still disappointed that you put that cowardly weakling or clumsy fool on the thumbnail. Talk about Croco. Alright, Mr. Ridley, I'm so sorry, but for that I gotta put you in timeout. Croco's my precious boy. He did nothing wrong.
There's a reason why Croc was a mask and you're in Ridley.
Here, I can make the situation even more fitting for Mr. Ridley. I don't know how is he gonna like this, but... How do you feel about this, Mr. Ridley? Where's the other one? Oh, what was it called? There it is. What about this, Mr. Ridley? How does this make you feel, Mr. Ridley? He spat on my face. Doesn't that deserve kidnapping? Mr. Ridley, I'm sorry, but Kraid also spits at you, and so does Fantoon and Dragon, so why not do the same for them?
That is true.
Oh, yay? Okay, hold on, I'm sorry.
Yay!
Why is he purple? Because he's wearing a Ridley suit, Mr. Ridley. He's dressed like you. I don't know this bit. What do you mean one does simply talk about Crocomire? He's adorable. He's a goodest boy. He's wearing the dead Ridley skin. Sig Xeon, but for Crocomire. Oh, okay, hold on. Now that you mentioned that brand, I have to. I just have to. Somebody mentioned Xeon.
Ha 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 ha. No! No!
Okay, then I gotta wait for when I'm, like, dropping. I used to be so good at this.
Not anymore, you're in.
Not anymore, am I? What if the Ridley we're talking right now is a clone? It's what I'm saying. It could be. It's most likely a clone. In which case, he's still not the original Ridley. Who isn't a clone these days? The original Samus?
Are you saying the Samus now is a clone?
Samus has clones, but she's the original.
How do we know if this one's not a clone?
By the fact that she's still got the Metroid DNA from the last game.
Maybe they clone even the Metroid DNA and you don't know that.
I do know that, because if they could clone the Metroid DNA, Ravenbeak would not be bothering for... This entire game would not be happening.
Maybe they forgot the recipe.
Exactly. If they forgot the recipe, you still need the original, in which case...
Yeah, but
we're
maybe
back
they
here.
they knew how to clone it for Samus. And they just drop it in, I don't know, in Publix. And they forgot it.
They drop it in public. Did you just say they drop it in the supermarket?
Yeah, they dropped the recipe at Publix and they forgot about it.
Oh gosh, who knows?
Why do you think those fucking donuts are so good?
What if you're a clone? Well, I guess I can be kind of a clone, because, like, my
I think
consciousness...
you're a clone of your parent.
My consciousness was just transferred into a mimeosome, and that's how we survived the crash from the frigate Orpheon on the planet, you know? So I guess by a technical definition, yes, you could
By
say I'm also a
technicality.
clone, but at the same time, oh gosh. This is so funny. Well, you see, am I a clone? A2?
A2.
A2 is dead.
Yes, she is.
Everybody's dead in that game.
Everybody's dead in that game. Especially in
You know who's
reincarnation,
not
am I
dead?
right, Pawn? Whom?
Goku.
Goku.
Goku's not dead.
I forgot my own trick.
And what is your own trick?
Would we technically be genetic clones of our parents? No, because we're combinations of both of them. A clone would imply that you're just a copy of one or the other. I think that's the whole thing that makes it a difference between a clone and just an offspring. Is that there's genetic makeup from two. So you're more of a fusion dance from your parents.
That is true. Technically, your parents did fusion dance to make
Yeah,
you.
to make you. I miss Mama and 10H and the cast, especially Griff the most. The fact that you did not mention Dewey or Noel is making me sad, but yeah, I miss 10H and Mama. And Lavanya.
So, funny thing about that Mewtwo, and I know this because Dragon Ball lore, and it's stupidest thing ever, but I love it. The reason why there's so many fucking characters that have the same hairstyle as Goku is because lower class Saiyans have similar or the same hairstyle. That's why most of them shave it off. So they don't see that they are lower class.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I generally had no clue of that part of the Dragon Ball lore.
And the reason why Vegeta and his dad have the same hairstyle is because all descendants of the Vegeta family are male, and they all have the same hairstyle to show that they are royalty.
Wow, that I really didn't know. Gab with the this been Dragon Ball Z lore presented by Gabe.
Yep. And here's the funny thing: once a Saiyan shaves their head, they don't grow the hair back.
Yeah, aren't Saiyans born with the hair?
Yep. That's why the hair can grow back if it's cut, but if it's fully shaved, it doesn't grow back.
So Nappa's fucked is what you're telling us.
Yes, and that's why it's so funny if you ever see Super Saiyan 3 Nappa.
Because he grows his back.
No, he grows a beard.
He grows a beard?
He grows a beard. Super Saiyan 3 Nappa is just Nappa with a beard.
Oh my
And it's
God.
golden.
What if Silex is a clone? I really hope not. I really hope not. Me, personally, no. Hope not. Personally. If you want that to happen, more power to you. But I've had enough of clones and alter egos. Like Samus
You're
is
done with the Clone Wars.
I'm done with the Metroid Clone Wars. There's already been 3 games that feature Samus clones, and then a bunch of Ridley clones. I miss Jajirobe.
Dejiro.
Did Jajirobe ever do something aside from cutting Vegeta's tail in Z?
Making more sensu beans for Goku.
Making more sensu beans for Goku's. Yeah, he would do that.
Like,
What about
guys,
Big
if you guys read
Boss?
manga, do read the Dragon Ball Super manga. It's so much better than the anime.
Bean Daddy out.
Fucking, you remember? Did you saw Super Albert?
Parts of it. I think
Or did you saw
I,
the
I
Terminal
think
Power
not to its completion. I got a little bit tired after Kefla.
in the Tournament of Power in the anime? Goku just after fighting Jiren for so many times, he starts learning how to do the Ultra Instinct. In the manga, Master Roshi is the one that teaches him about the Ultra Instinct.
Oh my gosh, that is actually super fucking cool, man.
Yeah, because Goku's struggling trying to do the Ultra Instinct. He's just fighting.
And return to basics. Oh my
And Master
god.
Roshi is like, how do you become stronger? And Goku's like, well, but just training your body and increasing your power. And Master Roshi's like, you dumb motherfucker. That's not what I taught you.
What did I teach you all those years ago?
He's like, look how many teachers you had, and remember the word of each of them. Strength doesn't come from power.
Comes from experience.
And he's like, I'm gonna show you that. And he goes toe on toe with Jiren, dodging attacks and fucking punching him. But because he's like, old and shit, he doesn't last long, but he
Yeah.
shows that he's able to achieve slightly tap into the Ultra Instinct.
That is honestly way cooler also because you get the return to basics. A Dragon Ball side character that's a friend of Goku actually does something to help Goku. That's not like wish me back with the Dragon Balls.
Yep. Master Roshi is just like the characters in the manga are a lot more badass, and I love it.
I really like the concept of Master Roshi within the Dragon Ball universe, because it's a good way of making the the kooky old pervert master thing, but Master Roshi's equally wise as he's like pervert and stuff like that.
Like he's as just wise as he's dumb.
He knows it's that he's wise, but he knows to play dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And then people will reveal your true colors around you. Ultra Instinct Roshi learning Ultra Instinct to avoid getting his for being too pervy. It's the lore. I wish that in this game the bombs were bigger though, so that you can see them. But I guess they make sense in the scale of the game. Well, I guess I can't go back through there. Whoops. Like Jiraiya? Who's Jiraiya?
That's Naruto's teacher.
Ah. I don't remember much of him. Oh, that's the guy who teaches him Rasengan, right?
Yeah, but I like Jiraiya, but Jiraiya's no Master Roshi, sadly.
Yeah.
Because unlike Master Roshi, Jiraiya did actually at some point like gave Bob on the whole shinobi and ninja stuff, and on the fact of like wanting to have someone to teach. Master Roshi never stopped. That's why like I prefer a lot more Master Roshi than I do Jiraiya.
Oh, I forgot to phase shift. No. Bad at me, bad. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, too early. Ugh. Does Roshan know Tomboy? Wow. Well, I think I might have been I might have slightly screwed myself over in this run.
Did you?
Maybe.
Plain.
So I did a sequence break and I got bombs before I did, but that I was trying to do the earlier sequence break that I kept dying at was to get the grapple beam early so that I can get bombs and then just return easily to go kill Kraid really quickly. But my silly ass went like, all right, I can still get bombs another way. I'll go get that, and then I forgot that like, all right, how do I return from Burenia up next without the diffusion beam? I don't think I can. It's the thing. Unless... Okay, no, I'm making my way back. Sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I can make my way back here. I shouldn't be just completely locked out. This is Dread. It's not Dread Randomizer. Alright. I can at least quick kill Kraid, but I want to see if I can do that sequence break. But it could be. I mean, I don't know if there is a randomizer or Dread. Maybe. I like it when
Probably.
video games or other games in general can be sequence broken, but with a bit of challenge and ones that don't soft lock you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I figured out how to make the multi-world thing work.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking that because it is multiplayer. So and apparently the thing says multiple players, so maybe we can have like, okay, for example, I do Yu-Gi-Oh 2006 and someone Midnight does Kirby and you do Super Metroid.
Oh my
Stuff
god.
like that.
Yeah, real playing our game.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll find, for example, the super missiles opening the package of the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh shit, I did it. That'd be funny though. Oh dude, check it out. I opened this booster pack. What do you get? I pulled the Varia suit.
I pull super missiles.
Well, who knows? Maybe Magic the Gathering will one day put Metroid on it, giving everything else that they've been putting on the fucking game nowadays. Spider-Man is coming to
It'll be
Magic
up
the
to-
Gathering.
Yeah, that'll be up to Nintendo.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of regretting the day that that happens, but I'll probably buy the cards. All right, I think I'm gonna get. No, I'm not, I will not do it again. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to reload the stream or watch the VOD. I can't do it. I cannot do it again, actually.
You can try. Bless you.
Thank you. Grapple beam acquired.
How about grappling these nuts instead?
No.
Yeah, swing.
It is cool that you can grapple onto those walls. Yeah. For more information, I recommend watching my video on how to do the sequence breaks and all that other stuff. It should be the Dread Best Ending Guide video. It explains the entire process and other secrets and tricks that might make this a whole lot easier. Gav, he's going to need a real good aim considering how small they are.
That's only if you use the small one. If you use a big one, you can just aim anywhere.
What are you?
You'll grab something.
What are you guys talking about?
These nuts.
Oh yeah, they're so tiny.
That's one thing you and I share in common.
Yeah, mine are smaller. Missile tank acquired.
Life. You have not acquired such thing.
Here we go.
Wee! I always like that part.
Well, you know what? That part didn't like you.
You be correct on that regard, my friend. Probably gonna go try and save near Kraid. And call it a stream so I can go have lunch and do a phone call. So Chad, any plans for the weekend? Mine are probably bird watching. Unless we probably go to the movies. I think they're gonna air the Superman movie might be out soon here.
The Superman movie's out already here. I went to watch Jurassic Park instead.
It wasn't out here when we went to the movies, and we want to see the F1 movie instead. Partially so that we could like make fun of it. That's nuts, yeah. Mr. Meow's in the Dino movie? For real? Oh, Pawn, I met
Yeah, Mr. Meow's in the Dino movie. He's a main character.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, Pawn would not be able to watch that movie. She'd be going, Mr. Meow. I met Joshua yesterday. Well, I saw more of Joshua in 16 yesterday. So, he gave Grahatia vibes in the way he talks. Okay, final trivia. Did you know velociraptors are actual cat-sized based on recent findings? No, I did not know that. Wow. Studying for my life, playing Aliens Infestation and finding the game. To recommend. Yeah, Sidolphus is in several movies. Yeah, I mean, Sid is in Game of Thrones even. That's how my family sort of like got curious or recognized the part of something about the game. It was that Sid is like a character in Game of Thrones. Sid, please. This is how you do a retro boss fight
No.
in Metroid, in my opinion. You don't really tie them to the lore. You just bring them back because it'd be funny. And then you just make it a different guy. Mewtwo saying, "Hey, look, it's Gab."
Hey, it is me. Samus! Come into my belly!
I'm not Craig.
I'm not Craig!
I'm
I'm Craig!
Just look at that picture. We look nothing the same.
My fists are entangled, Samus! Behold! My roar sphere! Stop it. Stop shooting me!
I'm not shooting you. I'm shooting your orb things.
I'm gonna spit on you!
This is.
I've my fingernails of doom!
How do you keep growing them so quickly?
That's my secret, Captain! They're always grown! I have many ingrown nails!
Oh, gross. Oh gosh. Are you like a shark? I guess.
Oh, my body's 80% nails!
Oh, your name is Greg? Sorry.
Ah! No! I'm hurt! I'm gonna punch you now! Ah!
Fleep!
Samus! I'm too fat. Oh, never mind. I got it off.
Well, I'm sorry, Craig. It's the time that you die.
I will not die! I will survive!
You will die right here and right now.
Not if I kill you first!
You had your chance. Is that Super Kami Guru? Says Mewtwo.
Now! May call me Super Fat Crane!
Super Kami Guru. Oh yeah, you have those moves.
I forgot I had those moves myself! Oh no! Samus! I don't know how to swim!
Well, take a dip.
Call the marshal!
This is so perfect. Nails! Oh, I get it. He's throwing
Nails!
nails! That's gonna be the bit for the next one. Nails! As he's throwing the nail.
Fetch me my coat!
I'm here to kill you, Snail. Don't take his coat. I keep saying that the fact that they had the Dr. Giro from TFS is in Ainz in Overload is the best thing ever.
Yes.
How do you know that the opulent vapor beam was located in my left cheek? Do I want to take the purple teleporter? Yes. I didn't know about that sequence. That's like Crocomire. I thought I posted in the videos at least. Alright, now I'm just trying to save a save room so I can go make lunch because I am hungry. Yeah, I'm also hoping that the actual show doesn't use that much AI, Gabe.
The actual show doesn't use what?
Camera writer. I'm replying to your
Mm.
message.
Yeah.
We can save that for the next stream, because I think we have a lot to say for that topic.
What, camera writer?
Yeah, the camera writer AI thing.
Yeah.
Alright. You can skip the stomach boss fight? Yeah, in an experiment C57, you could Shine Spark into him and instant kill him. Like, if you can just manage to Shine Spark him, he dies instantly. Alright. Well, this is the stream. Yeah, we'll talk about Kamen Rider next stream and all that other stuff, because we can be here for easily another hour between Gabe and I. Just talk about Kamen
Even
Riders.
fucking just find like a camera writer game to play on the next stream.
Yeah,
for
we
that.
could. I have Memories of Heroes.
That is true. You do have
we
heroes,
can just
and we stop at your
yeah.
fight against literally on the first boss fight, fucking Eternal.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably just load up Memories of Heroes next Friday. Because if Taco's available, I want to do Ori on Thursday. But yeah, I mean, the new Kamen Rider apparently has in the teaser they posted. A lot of the backgrounds were AI created with AI, specifically like the one in the city and the one with like the Japanese castle or pagoda or whatever is the correct term, even though I think a pagoda is a different type of structure. But I don't really mind when AI is used as a tool and stuff like that. But like, I feel like the shots they were using for the backgrounds of the writer and stuff like that are shots that you could naturally get by being in Japan and by being in Toei, film production. Maybe get the budget to go and shoot at two locations because these are supposed to be like the test footage, the teaser test footage about how the new writer looks and all this other stuff. It reminds me of a shoe commercial. Yeah, it does look kind of like a shoe commercial. There was a
I
shot.
mean, he does have the Jordans on.
Yeah, he does have a pair of Jordans on. There's the shot with the mirrors that I like, regardless the focus and the angle and the play. But like, I really hope that this is just something they did for a teaser, a proof of concept, that it won't be so much in the future. Because in my opinion, what has been hurting the Reiwa era of Kamen Rider a little bit is the over reliance on CG rather than the usual practical stuff that the series kind of became popular around. Because I feel like
I mean, the word tokusatsu is literally the word for practical effects.
yeah. And then, like, I don't mind the CG for like a couple of enemies and things here and there, but like, they really
Like the
Heisei
Hisu
era.
era had Heisei era had a lot of CG. For example, Deno for the train scenes.
Yeah, Dano, Zio, Gaim, Kiva,
Double.
Kiva and Double with just the pet things, Forza with a little collectathon, but there were minor things. But like the issue I have is that takes away from the magic of the actual cinematography and practicality of the shots that I think is what makes watching the tokusatsu's fun. And then it's
Especially
just
because a lot of the CG shots are really bad.
yeah, because it's like it's a limited budget CG, uh, needed to be made in a quick time because these shit needs to come out every other years. But like we've talked about, in Kamen Rider, it's kind of like the fact that they're currently working is like the writer that's like a season or two ahead of what's currently airing, because they finish all the episodes so that way they can all air in a timely manner during the production, and then you just are wrapping up as the final episodes. Um, but yeah, it's also like the writing for me. Like, not to say that
Yeah, I didn't like the
it's
writing in
yeah,
Revise a lot.
it's not
I
just
loved Revise when they started,
yeah, me too.
but became messy.
I'm not saying that it's bad writers or bad writing in general. I would say it's more like they're trying to do a lot of things in one go. So it sort of loses a little bit of focus and it takes it away from the characters and their development rather than like and focus more on like, all right, the toys and the gimmick. But like I'd rather save this conversation for the next
For
stream
later,
because
yeah.
like there's a lot that we can say, but
There's a lot that we
I
can talk
can't do
about
it
Kamen Rider.
now. But can you DM me? Can you DM me the EV3 as a reminder for me to find the games on my backlot so I don't forget? All right, I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget myself. EV3. Also, thanks for the clips, Brain. But yeah, I am gonna go and make some lunch, and then go continue working on my projects. Croco and I are in the final stages of reviewing the rough cut of the F-Zero video. There might be a day or so where we stream that game just to record the races that we're missing from F-Zero GX. And then the rest should be done. So, yeah, the stream is. I'm calling it a stream here. I'm getting very hungry, and I gotta go do some other things. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really happy that you guys show up and that we can chat and stuff like that with the streams. It really does mean a lot to me. So I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful for that. And with that said, thank you so much. If you ever want to just chat with me, remember that there's a Discord server. You can find that on the red chat. Sorry, on the purple site, in the purple website, there's a link to the Discord, and I'm just putting it out there because I used to have it in the red chat, but then a lot of bots came in. So yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys next stream and have a nice weekend. Take care, chat.